Hey guys, I'm not Kamsiyo Nneoma. Okay, so you were in love with this guy, and this guy requested for sex, and of course, he is someone that you cannot deny. So you are like, sure, let's have it. And now the guy said, we're not gonna make use of condom because I don't feel much sensitivity. Like I don't feel you when I'm making use of condoms. Of course, I made a video on why men do not prefer condoms. I made a video on that. You can see it. So because you cherish this young man so much, you decided to give him what he asked for. And of course, you will not be careless. You have calculated your cycle and found out that you are not even near ovulation. You are not even near ovulation. But you decided to give this guy because you were so certain. I mean, he's making use of withdrawal method, and I am not even ovulating. So, I mean, what is there to? So you gave him, and suddenly, this guy was hitting you so hard, like hitting you the way you never had it. And because of certain factors that can influence ovulation, one of those factors, don't worry, I'll let you know later. One of those factors is actually inside of that fact that he's hitting you so well. So you ovulated. In the middle of the whole stuff, ovulation occurred. And of course, fertilization occurred. And because you knew that he used withdrawal method, and he told you not to worry because he made sure that every semen was spilled on the floor, you were so confident. And you were so innocent about your confidence. But it happened anyways. Something actually occurred, and one of those something is rooted in the duration at which sperm cells last and at which egg cells last. So let's look at the duration for egg cells first. But before that, let us look at certain things that can influence ovulation, right? So we all know that under normal circumstances, things are supposed to go this way spontaneously, like things are supposed to go all the way forward. Now, certain force can act on that thing and make it to bend a little, right? That is what I mean by things that can influence ovulation. So, what can those things be? Of course, all of us know that stress is that number one thing that can actually influence ovulation. And another thing that can influence ovulation is your weight. Your weight can influence ovulation. Obese or very obese or very skinny can also influence ovulation. Now, certain play or certain storming of hormones can also influence ovulation. So that's it, that time where you are, flooded, your hormones are kind of flooding, from different angle, and everything is just like scattered. And that is where you see some women acting up. So sometimes you find out that those times ovulation tend to occur because certain hormones are just acting up and playing out. I mean, in other times, I'd like to put this here, right? I'd like to put this here. I'd like to say that in a case of extreme excitement, it's likely to happen. In a case of extreme sadness, it is likely to happen. Now, that is what you don't know, but that's also classified as stress. Thank me later. So, stress is not only when you are running to the office 247, running to the office 247. No, you can also be stressed emotionally, and emotional stress can equally withhold or quickly release an egg, depending on. So, that these are some of the reasons why these people were so sure that they were not ovulating anytime soon. But because of these little things surrounding this mystery, that is the reason why they ovulated. Maybe, just maybe, the guy hit them so hard where they needed that hitting, and they gave up an egg. They gave away an egg. All right. So let's be serious. Yeah. So this is another reason why ovulation can happen, and of course, you have to take it because you're fertile. The presence of ovulation shows that you're actually fertile, so you take it. So another thing is sperm. How long? Oh, I forgot. Now, when that ovulation happens, this egg can stay from 12 to 48 hours at most. From 12 hours to 48 hours. So it means from the moment it was released, which we don't even know whether it was 6:55 p.m. or 6:55 a.m. from the moment it was released up till next 2 days. So that is what I mean. So that is as long as an egg can last. And now for the sperm. Now this man released inside of you, and of course you were not ovulating. Glory to God. So it might interest you to know that the sperm cells can stay up till 7 days at most, and especially if this man's sperm cells are very healthy. So these sperm cells can actually stay up till 7 days. And you know what it means. So if you had sex with this man on the first day and you were not ovulating, thanks be to God, those sperm cells, those healthy sperm cells, are looking around in between certain regions, certain nook and cranny, waiting. And of course, if you are the one that used withdrawal method, it might also interest you to know that some precum must have escaped and lodged in different axes of your cervix, different axes of your uterus, different axes of your fallopian tube. And of course, we know that a little drop of sperm can be equated, let's say sperm, a little drop of semen can be equated, or that precum can be equated to over 1 million sperm cells. That's if you view it under the microscope. You're welcome. So I just want to let you all know that if at all that period after the sex escapade, right? After the sex escapade, and then you came out and you did not do anything. You did not, do anything. You didn't use condom. And of course, you came out, hale and hearty. Glory to God. It might interest you also to know that if anything happens and your ovulation takes place at least the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th day, and in cases where this man's sperm cells have gone to the gym and they have biceps, there are sperm cells that actually have biceps, very resilient, and they don't take nonsense. They don't take no for an answer. They are dogged. So if this man's sperm cells are like that, my sister, I just want to congratulate you. You cannot escape pregnancy at this point. And of course, if you waited till the 5th day to decide whether you should take any pills to help, don't bother. Don't stress yourself. Welcome to the Young Wives Association. All right. So I will see you in my next video. You may want to watch that video on how to count my ovulation, because I did a lot of expounding there and it will do you good to watch it. I love you.